Our mission is to show the goodness of God to children and their families. In 2 Corinthians, Paul paints the imagery of a continual procession in Christ as his ministry. And we want to send the message that this parade at Christian Works is a victorious parade. God is leading us to victory every day, and it's something to celebrate.
What brought us to adoption was the fact that we were not able to have biological children, but prior to that, we had actually had the discussion on if it ever came to the time that we weren't able to have biological children, would we consider adoption? And the answer was immediately yes.
I was 21 years old, and I was on spring break with a bunch of friends, and I found myself in an unplanned pregnancy.
I wanted to get an abortion, but then I knew it wouldn't be the right thing. So that's when I started trying to find resources, and that's when I came across Christian Works.
Adoption Works is a licensed adoption placement agency in the state of Texas.
It's a smaller agency. It's more like a family.
And they said they would be with us every step of the way, and it just, once we walked away from there, we knew we were making the right decision.
I was scared. I felt really, really alone, and I decided for a little while I wanted to potentially terminate the pregnancy, and I didn't know who to talk to or who to turn to.
Being single and having a second child is not easy.
We have a program we have called Becoming Mom. We provide free counseling. We provide education materials on how to be the best parent that they can possibly be for their child.
We started on April 7th is when we turned in our application, and June 23rd, just about 3 months later, we got the phone call that said we were approved to be adoptive parents, and within that same phone call, they told us that they had a birth mom that they wanted us to meet.
I mean, just bam, bam, that quick. And within a few short weeks later, Lily came into our life, and it's been awesome since.
My version of what adoption was before I really started getting educated on it was that I thought kind of the same way CPS would come in and take your child and then you would never see them again. I didn't know you could be a part of that, their life, and I didn't know that it was that you were able to make choices throughout that.
Adoption Works is an open adoption process. That is all we do with infants into Christian homes. We go through a rigorous orientation, education process with adoptive families.
They want to make sure I ate good, ate healthy. If I needed food, they assisted me with anything. They've helped me spiritually, just staying on top of things. The life coaching was a big part because, like I said, at that moment, I was going through all kind of emotions. I didn't know what was going to be my next step.
Christian Works has been blessed with a number of terrific counselors. And it is one of our core competencies that Christian Works offers in all of the ministries that we're involved with.
I started wanting to do counseling. So I got connected with Adoption Works through my agency.
Through our Adoption Works ministry, one of the unique things that we offer here in the Metroplex is support groups for birth mothers that have made the decision to place their child for adoption.
I meet so many women who have held in their emotions about adoption and what this has looked like for them for 30 plus years, and this is their first time being able to speak about it at these meetings. I'm forming bonds with these women, and we come from completely different paths, completely different lifestyles, and we get to come together and bond over this really, really emotional time where nobody else in my life is understanding what I'm going through.
Christian Works has been operating now in Fort Worth for approximately a year, and One of the great blessings that we see happening there is to being able to work hand in hand with many of the schools. We are so pleased that they're taking a big interest in having a place to refer their students. In the coming year, we hope to be able to grow the ministry at Fort Worth to include ministries that we have in Dallas, and we are so thankful that we're blessed with talented people that are able to do that.
She is amazing.
You know, they give you all the tools to prepare you for when your child's an infant all the way through adulthood.
They have support for adoptive children after the fact. They offer counseling for anything that they may need.
Not only they care about you and your needs there, they care about you and your family, your spiritual needs, and that they walk with you every step of the way.
So if I were to talk to another woman in my position, I would say she is first not alone in how she's feeling or what she's going through. And I would also say for her to just reach out that Adoption Works has professionals who go through this and know exactly what to do and where your next steps are. And so they're there to just help you and support you through that process. Reaching out to Adoption Works doesn't force you into an adoption by no means. They're just there to educate you, provide support for you, and just really love on you.
Christian Works has been blessed with terrific donors given to us by the Lord that allow us to offer our support groups free of charge.
I'm in a good spot now. I'm better than what I was when I found out I was pregnant for the second time. Because like I said, being a single mom, it's not fun. I have my good days and my bad days, but if I need to text anybody there, if I need to, communicate, they're always there for me. I really wouldn't know what to do and where I would be without becoming a mom. Seriously, because they have help.
At Christian Works, we are most interested in following our theme of joining the parade. And we are hopeful that people that come in contact with Christian Works will take away the idea and the notion and the fact that God has blessed this ministry. And we want people to join our parade, not just be spectators, by participating with us as a volunteer, as a donor, or both of those aspects of what Christian Works is doing for